Alright, a blissful Thursday sa inyong lahat. My name is Mark Wei and you are watching Bliss Out and About only here at Bliss Mag TV. So hi guys, welcome to Bliss Out and About. So dito, we talk about the trending stories and the latest happenings only on Pinoy BL industry and LGBTQ entertainment and lifestyle. So we are now simultaneously live on Facebook, Kumu, and YouTube at Bliss Mag TV. Kaya samahan niyo ako sa isa na namang oras ng kwentuhan at kasiyahan. Okay, so for tonight's episode, we have our friends from Hue TVEverywhere para bigyan tayo ng updates with their projects and plans. So joining me are Direk Von Abrasado, Jake Ardes, and Direk Craig Lines. Hello, welcome to Bliss Out and About. What are you doing?
Hi, Mark.
All right, okay. Hello, hi, Direk.
Hi, good evening.
Jake
Hello, Mark.
And Direk Craig Line. So how are you guys doing? How's your evening so far?
Cool.
Yeah, full of busy as usual, Mark.
Right, I can see. Okay, so let me start by talking about the LGBTQ representation. So you know na representation needs to be truthful on screen, but then does that limit artistry? I mean, for Direk Von and Direk Craig, what do you think are the importance and challenges of queer representation in the Philippine media?
Great.
Well, I can't comment really on the Philippine media, so that would be an answer that Vaughan could take on. But as far as artistry is concerned, you know, there's a famous saying that you shouldn't let the truth get in the way of a good story, and that's and that goes without saying to a certain extent. But you know, to me, we don't compromise on artistry, but what we aim for is sincerity, because you should never take the viewer for granted at all. Our viewers are intelligent people. And if they think that you're trying to pull the wool over their eyes and you know, fool them in some way or shape or form, then you'll very quickly lose viewership. So we aim for sincerity, and we never compromise on artistry. It's a formula for disaster if you do that. So you know, we're 100% sincere with whatever we do. But Vaughan can certainly answer the question about representation in the Philippine LGBTQ community.
Right.
Well,
yes.
in my opinion, I think if you know, a few years back, it would be very, very important. But nowadays, you know, the community has evolved, and we're very acceptable. I think we're more acceptable than being tolerable with the LGBTQ. And for us at QTV Everywhere, I don't think we want to hide acceptance, because it's already part of what we do. It's just an everyday thing already. So without enhancing it, we concentrate more on the story and making sure that everything is respectable for not just the LGBTQ community, but for everyone as well. So for representation, I think uh,
Mm.
we are representing the community already based on our story, based on what we do, and
Right.
without hurting anyone and without hyping it. It should just be common and come up
Mm.
with something that's really
Mm.
gonna be making everybody proud. So
Right. Mm.
work on the story more than working on what you want people to understand about the community because it's already given.
Right, right. Very well said, Direct Craig and Sir Von. So for Jake, do you think mas malaki ba yung makakuha ng audience share if identified as straight yung mismong actors ng isang gay-themed series? Sir Jake.
Well, I believe that it doesn't matter whether the actor to be casted is straight or
Mm.
queer, as long as
Right.
the representation is done right. Just
Mm.
like what Iyo said, Iyo is one of our actors in the
Mm.
series, and he said
Right.
that
Mm.
not all actors can be
Mm.
BL actors because it takes a lot of sensitivity and awareness for someone to
Mm.
portray a character from
Right.
the LGBT community. And
Mm.
if ever maybe the actor to
Mm.
be casted is straight, I think that he
Mm.
should be at least an ally of the
All right.
community. And if you
Right.
have done the representation right and you
Mm.
have an amazing story to tell to
Mm.
your audience, so whether it's a straight actor or not that you will
Mm.
cast, I believe that the story will surely find its audience. Just like
Right.
Cheat Season
Mm.
1,
Mm.
where
Mm.
we already garnered around more than 4 million views, and we're happy
Oh.
to have that, a viewership, more than
Mm.
4 million, and we're gearing towards 5 million soon.
Oh, that's nice, right? Okay, so Sir Jake, for this one, is there ever an instance na there's a specific basher or someone na nag-comment that this actor in real life is gay or this actor in real life is like a bisexual or something like that? Do you have an experience like that that affects the credibility of the actor to the series or wala naman so far?
So far, I think Direct Von wala naman, no?
Mm.
I mean, I believe that we have an amazing and intelligent actors
Mm.
who really studied their characters well for them
Mm.
to represent the characters
Right.
very well in the series.
Okay, very well said. All right. Okay, so in terms of marketing and sponsorship, so do you think that LGBTQ representation matters with brands? Like in your case, how challenging it is to approach brands and potential sponsors when it comes to gay themed projects? Is there a certain limit like to get a sponsorship only from this type of sector? Anyone can answer. Okay.
Well, because I work on the sponsorships
Right.
and I speak with producers. So far, I haven't really encountered any problem. It always
Mm-hmm.
depends on your pitch and what you present to them. So, like right
Mm-hmm.
now for our upcoming series, the Keeper of the Lake,
Mm-hmm.
MGT is producing it, and we just presented the story and they loved it. And they just asked us how much we would be needing to produce the
Mm-hmm.
series. We gave them the feasibility study, and that's it. We were able to close it. Different brands are also like contacting us. Not,
Oh.
I don't think it's because they're after just the LGBTQ thing, but it's because we speak by the numbers when it comes to marketing and publicity.
Mm-hmm.
So what brands are after is for people to get to know their brands through your
Mm-hmm.
platform. And as I
Right.
mentioned a while back, I think in the
Mm-hmm.
Philippines we're already very acceptable, more than being tolerable, and it's not. It's
Mm-hmm.
already um, a
Mm-hmm.
non-issue being in the community. So
Right.
it's just normal now. So when you say,
Mm-hmm.
"Hey, I have a BL series," they would say, "Wow, it's a BL series."
Right.
It's not like, "Oh, we're not gonna be supporting a BL series."
Mm-hmm. All right. So
So
far, no
that's how we.
brands, no brands like rejected you for a sponsorship.
maybe we've approached the right brands.
Right.
I think I would rather say that because we cannot
Mm.
really like send out letters and invitations to all the brands, but for the
Mm.
brands that we've sent our invitations and letters to, like MGP, they immediately said
Mhm.
yes, and they said how many millions do you need for like in order to do the project. So
Mm.
and the story itself, it's always like the story is the heart of UTV everywhere. So we're very proud to say
Mm.
that when we
Mm.
present something and they fall in love with it, it's no
Mm.
longer a question of is it for the LGBTQ community only or is it for everyone?
Mm.
It's really
Right.
like okay, the numbers would speak for itself.
All right. Okay. Well, Vaughn, I'm just very curious about these brand sponsorships. Does any one of them like give you an exclusive like exclusivity sponsorship? Like for example, we will gonna sponsor you a huge amount of sponsorship, but don't get any competing brands like us. Do you have encountered anything like that?
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
Or like for example, there's a brand like wants to be an exclusive sponsor of your show. Like for example, a condom brand. Like for they want to have an exclusive partnership with you and the production. So do you have encountered such offer like that? That they want an exclusive sponsorship that there's no competing brand.
Uh, I think it would I would rather use the term producing. So
Mm,
we have producers like right now for the Keeper of the Lake, they want to be the main
mm,
producer. We have a producer who's a straight guy, all right,
right.
who's from FIFA, FIFA.
Mm,
He's a
mm,
football player from Australia who likes what our projects are, and
mm,
uh, contacted us and said, "I want to produce your series." And then we
mm,
also have one huge company here, which is Maharlikan Global Treasury, who also
mm,
contacted us and said, "Well, we'd like to produce a series that you're making." So it's different when you produce, and
mm,
it's also different when a company or a brand advertises.
mm,
Because when a
right.
brand advertises through our platform, the producer also makes money. So I think the exclusivity is for producers, but for sponsorships and
Mm,
advertisements, it's open to anyone. But we also choose the brands that we advertise,
mm,
and
right.
at the same time, yes, we make sure that they don't, it doesn't compete with a similar brand because we
Mm,
don't want, we want to please all our
mm,
sponsors.
right. Well, very well said, Sir Von. Okay. So when it comes to the concept or the theme of your projects, like, is it intentional to be different from other productions? Like, for example, okay, this BL series is already very mature. So, kailangan gumawa tayo ng something na medyo pa-cute naman or pakilig. Meron ba kayong ganun na parang nag-spy din kayo sa kabilang series para ito naman yung sa atin? Parang we differ from this production from us. Parang ganon. Meron bang ganong experience kayo or ganong ginagawa sa mga pinoproduce nyo mga series? Anyone
Well,
can answer. Okay.
I'll let Craig answer that. But before he answers, I'll
Okay.
first say, the
Mm.
reason why we're different is because we have an
Mm.
international director who's a
Right.
three-time BAFTA awardee and holder 5 Guinness Book of Records. So I
Oh.
think we get our inspiration from our international director. And
Right.
yes, we want to be different because if it's just
Mm.
going to be similar with everyone else, then I don't.
Mm.
It will just get everybody bored. But I'll let
Right.
Craig discuss that more. Why the
Mm.
production and the series that we produce are totally different from everyone else.
Right. Of course. Sure. Direct Craig. Yes. What can
Yeah,
you say?
what Vaughan said is
Mm.
right. That the audience will get bored if you have the same old all the time, and they also compare.
Of
They'll
course.
say,
Yes.
"Oh, that was just like such and such a program, and it wasn't as
Mm.
good." And
Mm.
then that's fine, and we appreciate the artistry that goes into people making original stuff.
Mm.
But we want to be original. It's great to be original because you're treading new ground to a certain extent.
Right.
And
Right.
if you're doing that, and not only that, but we also want to push the boundaries
Mm.
of what's going on. And I know there's been many comments, well, certainly of the ones that I've read on YouTube of Boys Love series, and I remember seeing one that came up on one of our cheat episodes, and several, in fact, which said, "Hey, this is really unusual because it's not a couple of engineering students who fall in love and finally kiss at the end of the last episode." We deliberately set out to do something different, and we're continuing to do that. The discussions that we're having about our future projects, although nothing's really original, at least we're trying to put an original slant on it. That way, we can be more creative, and hopefully, we can start drawing in different viewers from different backgrounds and with different interests. And it's much more fun because the other thing, of course, is if you're not original, then as producers and directors and writers and actors, we're always you're inevitably comparing yourself to what's gone before, right? And let's say you want to redo, I don't know, Star Trek, for example. Oh my God, how can we make this better? Well, give us Z million pesos, and we can maybe think about it. But even then, you're still going to have people comparing it to comparing everything. So to a certain extent, it's safer being original, but the main thing is it's much more fun, and we can be free to write what we want to do. So there you go. That's the answer.
That's correct. Here in the Philippines, people and the viewers always compare a specific show to others. They keep on comparing. But with this one, are you not afraid of, since you're doing an original version, or you're doing something new in the market in the BL series, are you not afraid of being rejected or being not patronized? Because of that very new and creative way of producing a series?
Sorry, go ahead.
No, because we're confident in what we produce, and Vaughan, what were you going to say?
Well, I would say yes, we are in a way, but we're people who believe that it will work. It's a gamble on our part because we have to spend a lot of money to produce a series, and we may be considered low budget, but it's not really very low, so it's still it's gonna hurt the pockets, but it's part of any it's part of any business. And we really discussed would they accept it? It's going to be totally different from what they're used to, but we've proven it with our first series. That's why the numbers are still continuously increasing even after 2 months of being off the air. So it means that there is a market for a series that's totally different from what others are used to. And that's what we want to, that's our direction. Our direction actually right now is creating fantasy BL series. We've started a trend with Supernatural, and we would like to continue. And we're very happy that we've encouraged and inspired other production houses to do the same. Right. So what we are trying to do now is, all right, let's do better with our craft and create something much better than the last one that we made.
Right. Okay. Very well said, Sir Von. So from there, what can we expect from Hue TV Everywhere? Like moving forward as a production outfit, what kinds of projects are you planning to produce more?
Okay, it's me again. Right now we have an upcoming series which is entitled "The Keeper of the Lake." And you'll be meeting the cast in a while after you've interviewed us, I think. And then it's a fantasy series, but I cannot discuss further because we're really our publicist Jake would kill me if I talk more about the series. We have Cheat Season 2, Cheat Season 2, which is really a lot bigger than the first series, and then Craig is doing we're doing a film for 2022 and a musical. So we're doing something that's similar to Romeo and Juliet, the musical, but it's gonna be in the BL type. So we have a lot, and we've opened our doors to pitches and collaborations with smaller startup companies, production houses, and we listen to their pitches. And if we think we're okay with it, we give them grants. So our market we're trying to reach out to a bigger market, and that's why.
All right, very well said, Sir Von. Okay, this one's for Jake naman. Oh, okay, Jake. Ayan. How do you gauge the Pinoy BL fans in terms of purchasing power? Jake.
Siguro, people now are more intelligent when it comes to the things that they consume. That's why maybe UTV Everywhere is gearing towards offering a different flavor to the BL series. And I remember when I was a fan back then, when I was still not part of UTV, when they released the trailer of Cheat season, different flavor. It's the first time that they have seen that kind of story or a supernatural BL series here in the Philippines. That's why it created a buzz especially in the Twitter community, that this BL is being offered by UTV. And I guess doon na napunta yung direction of UTV. Kumbaga pinanindigan na ng UTV being the pioneer and the powerhouse producer of fantasy BL series.
All right. And that's a very good answer, Sir Jake. Okay, so Direct Von, Direct Craig, and Sir James, thank you so much for taking time to join our program tonight. So it's a pleasure meeting you. Okay, so please thank the followers and supporters of UTV Everywhere. So let's start with Sir James.
First of all, we'd like to thank Bliss TV Mag for inviting us for this interview. It was nice meeting you guys. And on behalf of UTV Everywhere, we'd like to invite everyone to please watch out and support our upcoming series. We have the newest BL series, a fantasy BL series entitled The Keeper of the Lake. And please do follow us in all our social media pages for The Keeper of the Lake. It's at The Keeper series. And also watch out for the season 2 of Cheat the series. It will be really, really, really soon. And also follow us in all our social media pages of Cheat the series at Cheat the series.
All right. Ayan. So, thank you so much. More blissful talks sa aming pagbabalik. So, dyan lang kayo. Bliss Out and About will be right back.
With PasaJob, di lang mag-apply ang pwede mong gawin. Pwede ka ring mag-refer ng friend for a chance to get paid. That's right! PasaJob rewards you for connecting employers to the right candidates. So apply, refer, get paid with PasaJob. Hassle maghanap ng trabaho, pero sa app na to, lagi kang panalo. Nakatulong ka na, may reward ka pa. Sali ka na! Download the app to pass a job, help a friend, get a reward.
All right, so you are still watching a Bliss Out and About. So, Direct Craig and Sir Vaughn, any message to your followers and supporters before we introduce the actors from UTV Everywhere? Direct Craig, yes.
My message is always the same. Thank you. Thank you so much for all of your support and for your wonderful comments and for enjoying our programs. It really inspires us to want to make more. And if you watch Hue TV Everywhere, watch The Space, you'll find that very soon we'll be coming up with an amazing new series, followed by, of course, Cheat Season 2, which will be deeper and darker and more evil than ever before. And all of the questions that you've had about Cheat Season 1 will be answered, we promise. And that was the point in leaving Season 1 on a cliffhanger. And then following that, we have plans for next year, for 2022, something, again, amazing and unusual and new, which we know you will love. But thank you so much. We couldn't do it without you and without the guys from Bliss TV, of course. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much, Direct Craig. Sir Vaughn.
Thank you, Bliss, for inviting us. I'd like to especially mention our producer for our coming series, Anthony Quinzio, and Maharlikan Global Treasury Management Consultancy Services for producing our upcoming series. We'd also like to thank all the reactors and our family. We always say we don't have fans, but we have families supporting us. And please continue supporting us. And we promise that we'll be creating something bigger and better as we move forward to 2022. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much also for letting Bliss Mag TV feature you guys. Okay, so are we good? Yeah. Okay, so kasama naman natin ngayon are some of the actors from UTV Everywhere's upcoming shows. From The Keeper of the Lake, we have Kurt Ocampo and Mark Erasga, and of course from the Cheat the series. All right. Daryl Rodriguez. So, blissful evening sa inyo, guys. Hello, what's up?
Hello, good evening.
Hi, Daryl and Mark.
Hello.
Uy, Mark. Okay, ayan. So, how are you guys doing ngayong gabi? Okay naman?
Okay
Well,
naman.
I'm doing good. Okay naman.
Okay naman. Ayan, let's wait for Kurt. Ayan, si Kurt. Kurt? Ayan, are you okay? Ayan, mic test si Kurt. Okay. Okay, so while Kurt is having some technical difficulties, so before we talk about your shows, okay, so tell us what are your learnings and realizations during these uncertain times. I mean, ano na-discover nyo sa sarili nyo because of this pandemic, diba? So let's start with Daryl. Ayan.
As for me, siguro since I'm a graduating student, hindi naging madali yung virtual classes, and also this pandemic made me realize yung passion ko for acting, which when cheat happened, dun ko na-realize ulit yung passion ko for acting. Bale, it fuels up my yung want ko na mag-act ulit. Ganon.
I see. Ikaw naman, Mark, ano naman yung mga learnings mo nitong pandemic?
Ito po, sa akin naman po bilang AP Communication student po, nitong nagka-pandemic po, medyo nag-struggle din po ako and nagkaroon ng maraming problema. Ngayon po, medyo nagiging okay naman po ako, and na-realize ko rin po na si God po, nilagay tayo sa ganitong situation para mas malakas, mas maging brave, mas lumakas yung faith natin sa Kanya at maging tough, mas maging stronger tayo than before. Yan, ganun po.
Okay, so Daryl and Mark, students pa lang kayo ngayon? Like, nag-online kayo? Online?
Ako
virtual,
OJT.
yung mga modules, yan, ganyan. Online. So, para super hirap, no? Kasi syempre na-experience yun din naman yung pre-pandemic learning, di ba? Yung face-to-face learning.
Yes,
So,
indeed.
ang hirap nung adjustment. So, paano nyo napagsasabay yung ito, yan, nagka-project kayo, tapos nag-online learning kayo. Ang galing. Sige, Daryl, i-share mo naman yung experiences mo na gano'n. Kasi sabi mo kanina, di ba, parang nahirapan ka talaga mag-adjust online, di ba?
Actually,
yung internet
hindi
na
siya,
mahinang signal. Sige,
actually hindi siya madali yung yung experience na pagsabayin yung work and yung yung schooling. Pero naman, you just have to trust the process and believe in yourself na kaya mo. Ganun. Kasi when you believe in yourself, na talaga, everything will follow na. Yan. So, nagawan ko naman ng paraan yung mga bagay na na naging hindrance for my schooling and at the same time for for my work. Ganon.
Right. Ikaw, Mark, super naging hindrance ba yung pandemic na syempre nag-aaral ka rin at the same time pinagsasabay mo talaga yung yung study mo and your di ba?
As for me naman, ngayong SEM kasi tumigil ako. And ayun po, dun sa last SEM ko po, sobrang nahirapan po ako actually kasi may pandemic nga po, tas merong pinapangalagaan din po sa bahay and kailangan ko rin mag-work like yung ganito pong work sa task management ko. So sobrang nahirapan ako. Hindi ko alam kung paano pagsabayin and talaga. Pero ayun, thankfully po nakakaayos-ayos naman po ngayon and na-handle ko na po siya ng ayos ngayon.
Tama. So may mga naging adjustments ka rin, no? Like hindi siya at first alam mo na agad or hindi at first parang okay agad. So talaga nag-adjust kayo from the pre-pandemic times. Asa si Kurt? Ayan, sige, tatanungin ko si Kurt. Okay, so while we are waiting for Kurt, no? So kayo muna. So yun nga. So eto pa, I have another question for you guys, no? So since you are all okay. Ayan na si Kurt. Ayan, okay. Hi Kurt. Hello Kurt. Are you okay now? Kurt, ayan, mic test. Kurt.
Hello.
Ayun. Alright. Ayun, Kurt. Okay, so Kurt,
yes, okay na. Hello, mic test. Okay na.
Okay na yung video mo na lang. No? Pero okay na yan. Okay, so Kurt, yun nga, no, natanong ko na si Mark and si Daryl kung ano yung mga parang learnings and realizations nila during these uncertain times. Ikaw naman, Kurt, ano naman yung mga learnings and realization mo and yung mga na-discover mo sa sarili mo because of this pandemic? Sige, i-share mo naman sa amin yan.
Well, na-realize ko na time is gold talaga. Kasi, in mga yung pandemic, 2 taon yung lumipas sa atin. Marami tayong opportunities. Kaya na-realize ko rin na pag may opportunity, dapat pala
i-grab
kasi
na
nagulat ako 2 years na pala. Parang 2019 pala yung last ko na nakipag-meet with. Oo. Kaya yun yan, na-realize ko na dapat pag may opportunity, ginagrab agad, hindi yung iniisip na next time na, marami pa naman dyan. Kasi hindi natin alam na, tulad ngayon, uncertain times na biglang nagka-pandemic, hindi natin alam kung anong mangyayari talaga. Kaya as much as possible, grab lang ng grab. Opportunity and then try. Wala nang mawala kung tatry mo yan.
Tama. Totoo yan, Kurt, no? So yung mga parang before na tinitake mo for granted na gagawin, dapat ngayon talagang i-value mo na yung time and gawin mo na agad. Kasi kung hindi, di ba, katulad yan, sa kaka-procrastinate mo na lumipas na yung time.
I-value
diba?
ko na. Kasi,
ayun. Okay. Ano pa, Kurt?
Hindi natin namamalayan na ang tagal na lang ng 2 years na pa halos, di ba?
Right.
Tumatanda tayo ng wala tayong na-achieve pagka lagi tayo nagpo-procrastinate.
Tama, totoo yan, no, Kurt. Imagine, ang bilis na, ang bilis talaga ng time. So parang nasayang. Pero actually, totally, hindi naman siya totally nasayang kasi katulad nga niyan, di ba? Nagkaroon ng mga
sabi ko,
new opportunity pa rin.
Yeah, new opportunities. Yan nga, na-realize ko.
Alright. Nag-lag ba si Kurt? Okay.
Na may delay ata.
Alright, sige. So, we'll get back to Kurt
Okay
again. So, medyo naglalag lang kanyang audio. Anyway, yun. So, for everyone being in the new industry, no? Can you say that you are in the right time now? I mean, do you love, acting ba talaga or trial phase lang ba sa inyo? May ganun bang mga, nare-realize kayo na parang, baka ngayon lang tong acting na to kasi na-discover ko, mahilig pala ako dito, pero may iba pa akong long-term plans. Meron ba kayong mga ganong naiisip or nafe-feel? Sige, mag-start tayo kay Mark.
For me naman po, masasabi ko na right time naman po ngayon yung ako sa UTV Everywhere. As in, sobrang unexpected talaga kasi nagkaroon kasi ako ng problema dati and tumigil ako sa pag arte sa passion ko, which is ito nga po yung pag-aarte, and then tumigil ako and ayun, sabi ko papaagos na lang ako sa oras.
Sa oras.
Kanya, tatanggapin ko yan. Tapos, one time po, bigla akong nagkaroon ng idea i-follow yung UTV Everywhere. And doon ako nag-start. And ayun nga, doon kong masasabi na right time nga po yung sa ngayon ko.
Right. Ikaw naman, Daryl, is this the right time now na ang acting ba talaga first love mo or parang trial phase lang to na you're just discovering yourself pa and in the future parang feeling mo may iba ka pang plano and ngayon lang to parang naging hobby mo lang siya? Daryl.
Hindi naman siya na this is the right time for my passion for acting kasi since the opportunities came right after Cheat. So gusto kong i-maximize yung what I have right now for my passion. And also as a graduating student, hindi ko din naman set aside yung career ko doon, but I'm just more focusing on both sides actually. Hindi ko siya pinapabayaan pareho. But since mas maraming dumating na opportunities sa acting, so it may seem that I am focused on acting, but that doesn't mean na pinapabayaan ko yung isang career ko.
Tama, totoo.
Career of choice ko. Yeah. It is lang talaga, balance, ganun.
Right.
As of now.
Nice answer, Daryl. How about you, Kurt? Ayan. Ano yung, is the acting ba parang first love mo or parang trial phase mo lang? Nakita mo ba yung sarili mo na talaga itong pag-acting at pag-artista, siguro
Actually,
ito yung something na talagang gagawin ko. Sige, Kurt. Kurt, yes.
Yan, nakikita ko acting artista na sa gagawin ko. Parang doon ako nakafocus ngayon. Parang yun yung goal ko ngayon. Pero hindi siya yung first love ko. Parang, actually ngayon pa lang ako nag-start mag-acting So at the same time, trial phase ko siya. Pero I love acting. I love what I'm doing right now.
Wow, okay. Nice. Okay, so since all of you talagang nakikita merong good future ahead in the industry, so what attracted you to being a career as an actor? I mean, to begin a career as an actor. So why did you choose this career? You can also mention paano kayo nag-start or nakapasok sa industry. Sige, start tayo sa'yo ulit, Kurt. Pag gano'n naman. Kurt, paano ka nag-start dito sa ganitong industry as an actor?
Sa akin, sige, sure. Actually, dati kasi, may nakadiscover sa akin manager. Then, introduce niya ako sa entertainment industry. Nag-start ako sa pageants, modeling. Hanggang napunta ako sa showbiz industry, which is acting.
Right.
Then, nandun ako sa acting industry. Doon ko na-realize na ang sarap pala mag-acting. Malalab na yung emotions mo. Makaka-emote ka ng iba't ibang tao. Yung sarili, hindi lang yung sarili mo, kundi iba't ibang characters pwedeng maging ikaw. Tapos pag nanonood ako ng movie, lalo namomotive na gano'n ako kagaling umarte. Kaya talagang finokus ko sa sarili ko. Nag-start ako mahalin tong industry na to. During na napasag pag-acting.
Right. I see. Okay, so nag-model ka. Doon yung pinaka parang stepping stone mo, no? From modeling, may naka-discover sa'yo. Tapos,
yun yung pinaka-background ko talaga. stepping stone.
Nice, tama. Okay, ikaw naman, Daryl. Ano naman yung parang, paano ka nag-start or nakapasok dito sa industry na to? Anong kwento mo?
Siguro for me, ano kasi siya eh. I think, yung pagiging artista, it's every child's dream, di ba?
Right, totoo
yun
yan.
Gusto mong makita yung sarili mo sa TV, gusto mong ma-experience ko ano yung ginagawa nila. So from there, nag-start ako nung 2014, nag-extra ako, and ganyan, I'm joining boy bands, but then hindi healthy kasi yung yung environment for me, kasi yung manager ko, I've had a case with my manager na yun nga, yung TF delayed and yung tapos mukhang hindi naman ako sisikat sa boy bands, gano'n. So, I decided na, hindi ko i-pursue na lang nung time na yun, and I focused more on social media. So, I became a social media influencer that time. And na-establish ko yung sarili ko that time as a social media influencer. And from there, ako, kasi hindi din maganda yung effect ng circle within the social media environment. So, I take a rest nung 2017. And but I'm still active on my social medias, but nag-take lang ako ng rest. Tapos ngayon na lang ulit ako bumalik na tong 2020 nung in-offer sa akin yung cheat, and I'm happy na makasted as the lead role kasi wala naman akong experience actually sa workshops and all, na parang I feel alam mo yun, parang naiinggit ka sa mga kasama kasi meron silang mga acting experiences, and ikaw, you're just here to try your luck, ganon. And I'm happy na with what I have is pa rin na nailabas ko pa rin yung character na nire-require ng scene. And from there, I started to grow my passion on acting and to improve myself more, which is you would see on my upcoming projects. Ganon.
Nice.
So,
So before that, talagang sumasali ka nga sa mga boy bands. So kumakanta ka, magaling kang kumanta. You can you say na talagang performer ka, you can sing, you can dance, you can
hindi. Yun sa dancing, hindi.
Sakto lang.
It's a no for me. Pang TikTok dance lang ako.
TikTok lang, no? And more on singing. Right.
Actually, UTVEverywhere, produces me a song, and I'm really grateful for UTVEverywhere for spoiling me with things. They're just like my family talaga.
Wow.
Extended family, yeah.
That's really good to hear.
So,
how about you, Mark? Ayan.
Sa akin naman po, yung story ko naman po, nag-start siya. YouTuber po kasi ako.
Okay.
Nag-YouTube po ako, and ayun nga po, since 2016 hanggang 2019 po nag-YouTube ako, and yun na po, nagka-pandemic, and ayun, doon sa part po ng 2016 to 2019, nag-YouTube ako, nasali din po ako, or nag-join po ako sa mga workshop po ng pag-acting. And pinasok ko rin po yung team Mama OGTS na pinag-workshopan po. And ayun nga po, nung nagka-pandemic po, sabi ko sa sarili ko, ipupursue ko to para makatulong din ako sa mom ko kasi may sakit po yung time na yun. And ayun nga po, tumigil ako sa pag-YouTube ko, and nag-audition ako sa isang series po sa isang management po, and nakuha po nila ako, and ayun nga po, unfortunately po, niloko po nila. Hindi ko masasabing na nagkaroon ng problem po sa pagitan namin, and doon ko po naranasan lahat ng ng problema, and then wala na ako ng pag-asa, and ayun nga po, biglang dumating po yung UTVEverywhere. Nag-try po ako sa kanilang mag-reach out, and ayun po, ako ngayon.
Ayan, di ba? At least, di ba, Mark, nakita mo kung nasan ka na ngayon. You're successful, and sobrang nakaka-inspire yung stories mo from the before na parang feeling mo naloko ka, di ba? Pero ngayon naman, nasa ano ka na, good hands and good management na. Okay, so with that naman, as a new actors, ano yung challenges of doing a gay themed project? So anyone can answer ha, anyone can share your challenges. Sige. Ayan, sino gustong sumagot kung ano yung mga challenges na paggawa ng isang like ito BL series? Sige, sinong may gusto mag-share ng thoughts nila?
Siguro for me yung
Daryl.
demands nung character kasi doon mag-start yung challenge nung doon mag-start yung challenge nung sinasabi mo kasi hindi lang naman siya doon kasi story magbe-base doon din sa mismo sa character na involved ka, aaralin mo yung character and titignan mo kung saan siya nanggagaling, kung bakit siya nagkaganto, kung bakit ganun yung naging outcome niya.
Okay.
And from there, yun yung magiging basehan mo para mailabas siya. Ganon. Para mailabas siya flawlessly.
Right.
Para ma-portray mo siya ng maayos. Ganon.
Ayan. Sino pa? Ikaw, Kurt. Kurt, anong mga tingin mong challenges sa paggawa ng isang mga gay team projects like this BL series?
Challenges kasi sa akin it's something new kaya challenging siya pero at the same time gusto ko yung pagka-challenging niya kasi dito mo push skills ko as an actor portray ko yung isang character na hard for me to do which pushes me to the limit.
Right.
Yan.
Okay. Ayan. So yan, medyo nag-choppy lang ng konti, Kurt, pero I heard that. Okay. Ikaw naman, Mark. Ayan, before we go to our
nag-choppy.
Okay lang yung Kurt, narinig naman namin. Ayan, sige. Mark, ikaw naman, what's your challenges na na-experience?
Sige. Sorry.
Yung challenging part po sa akin sa ganitong tema ng palabas is yung kung paano ko mapoportray. Katulad nga nung sinabi ni Kuya Daryl, kung paano mo aaralin yung binigay sa yung role and kung paano mo siya ipoportray. Tsaka yung challenging part po kasi doon, for me, yung most challenging part po doon is kung paano tanggapin ng tao, kung paano kanya makikita. Yun po yung pinaka nagpapa-challenge po sa akin. So, paano ba ako tatanggapin ng tao? Kung tatanggapin ba ako sa binigay kong buhay dun sa role na binigay po sa akin. Mga ganun po.
Alright. Ayan. So, grabe, yung mga challenges na yan. Pero ito nga, on a lighter note, so, magbibigay tayo ng challenges sa inyo. Talaga, para matest natin yung sinasabi niyo na acting, di ba? Kanina sinasabi niyo na malalabas niyo yung emotions niyo. Tapos, ayan. So, baka naman pwede niyo kaming bigyan ng sample dyan. So, I have a challenge for you guys. And we call this the Bliss Outtakes. Okay, so I will give you a line from a movie or TV show plus yung emotion or character, paano nyo i-deliver yung line. Okay, so syempre, each one of you, iba-iba yung lines. Okay, at iba-iba yung emotion. Okay, Kurt, okay naman, narinig mo yung ating challenge for this segment?
Okay, pero beginner
Sige,
pa lang ako
Kurt.
sa acting kaya pagpasensya niyo.
Sige, okay lang to. Sige, so unahin natin si Kurt. Okay, so Kurt, ang sayo naman ay from the movie No Other Woman. Ayan. So yung line na to nag-check ako at saka napanood ko rin to. Yung line na to is from Carmi Martin, no? Sinabi niya to kay Christine Reyes nung umiiyak siya kasi feeling niya talaga naagawan siya nung
hindi ko siya napanood.
Okay. Anyway, so ito yung linya mo, okay? Ito, ang mundo ay isang malaking kiyapo. Maraming snatcher. Maaagawan ka. Lumaban ka. Ayan. So say it na parang nawawala ka sa sarili mo na talagang parang galit na galit, ganyan. Bahala ka na. Basta yun yung pinaka-team mo na parang this crazy.
Kasi inagawan ako ng snatcher. Inagawan ako ng
inagawan ka. Parang, halimbawa, girlfriend mo, inagaw, di ba? Tapos ng isang mas mayaman, mas pogi, ganun. Ganun kagalit. So, paano mo siya ide-deliver. Ang mundo ay isang malaking quiapo. Maraming snatcher, maaagawan ka, lumaban ka. Okay? Ready ka na? Okay, Kurt?
Wait. Ano, parang mababaliw ako, no?
Oo, yun. Basta ikaw bahala, nababaliw ka,
Snatcher.
gusto mo siya sapakin, nawawala ka sa sarili mo, ganon nakagalit.
Ang mundo. Wait lang pa din.
Mundo ay-
Ako lang ulit yung lines lang. Tingnan ko lang ulit yung lines. Saglit lang.
Sige. Oo, sige. Ayan. So, ang mundo ay isang malaking quiapo. Maraming snatcher, maaagawan ka. Lumaban ka. Ayan. Parang gusto ko ring i-acting to, ah. Wow. Ayan. Nagpa-actingan kami dito. Hindi, sige. Si Kurt muna. Okay. Kurt, ready
Sige nga,
ka?
sample.
Ay, ay, hindi ako kasama sa challenge.
Ang mundo ay parang isang, ulitin ko lang pala na, ang
Yes,
mundo ay
ang
parang
mundo.
isang
Malaking
ang mundo ay
quiapo.
parang isang quiapo.
Maraming snatcher.
Maraming snatcher. Maagawan
ka, lumaban ka. Oo. Okay, sige. Actor's cue. When you're ready.
Sige, sorry medyo di talaga ako magaling umacting pero tatry ko yung best ko.
Okay lang. Sige. Okay, when you're ready.
Sige, when you're ready. Ayaw mo mauna da. Sige.
May gusto ba Hindi, Kurt, ikaw na para tapos na. Para wala ka nang isipin, di ba? Sila na bahala. Okay, game.
Sige.
You set the bar. Kurt, okay.
Wait lang.
Sige, internalize.
Ang mundo ay parang isang quiapo. Maraming snatcher. Pero hindi mo alam kung kailan ka agawin.
May kulang, lumaban ka. Or nag-choppy ka na. Feeling ko nag-choppy na yung signal ni Kurt. Sige, last one. Take 2, direct. Okay, in 3, 2, 1. Sige, actor's cue.
Sige. Ang mundo ay parang malaking quiapo. Maraming snatcher. Kaya dapat lumabang ka.
Alright, cut! Ayan, ang galing. Pwede, Kurt. Ayan, di ba? Sobrang challenging yung signal mo. Pero despite that, na-deliver mo naman, di ba? Ganun ang totoong artista at actor. Di ba? Nice try. Ang galing mo doon, Kurt. In fairness, na-feel ko naman yung yung pagkawala mo sa sarili. Ayan. Sige. So, yan. Okay, kay Mark naman tayo. Mark, are you ready?
Kahit paano.
Hindi po eh. Joke lang po.
Okay, ready
Go,
ka na,
Mark.
Mark? Sige. Kung ready ka na, press 1. Hindi, joke. Press 1. Okay, Mark, ready ka na? Sige, ito naman yung line mo from the movie The House of Us. Okay, so, ito. Isang beses na napakaraming beses na pwede akong sumuko pero hindi ko ginawa. Pero sa isang beses lang pala kailangan... Pero isang beses lang pala ang kailangan mo para umalis at hindi na bumalik. Ayan. Ito naman ay sinabi ni Catherine, tama, no? Sinabi to ni Catherine Bernardo nung nag-aaway sila ni Daniel Padilla. Napanood mo ba to, Mark?
Hindi po.
Naku, kailangan mo mapanood. Anyway,
Ang ganda
to.
niyan. Super.
Pero dahil dyan, ayan, sige, eto naman, sasabihin mo with so much anger, galit na galit ka. Kunwari, doon sa girlfriend mo, sinabi mo to, tapos parang sa dalas nyo mag-away, parang isang beses ka lang, sumuko, tapos, alam mo yon, doon lang siya bumigay. Kumbaga, parang isang beses ka lang na umalis, isang beses ka lang nagkamali, tapos, yun na, umalis na siya, hindi na siya bumalik because of that one mistake. So, magalit ka, di ba? Kagalit-galit yun kasi ang dami nang pwedeng pag-awayan, tapos yung one mistake na yun, doon lang siya umalis. Ay nako, ako yung nagagalit, ako yung magde-deliver. Hindi, okay, so ready ka na, Mark?
Opo.
Okay, sige, Mark, actor's cue, ikaw na bahala dyan. Alright, in 3, 2, 1, go!
Alam mo, isang beses na Sorry po.
Okay. Cut. Take two. Sige, pwede kayo pwede kayo mag-adlib. Basta nandun yung essence para hindi naman kayo masyadong maligaw or masyadong scripted, di ba? Pwede nyo dagdagan, basta yung essence andun. Okay? Ready, Mark, ha? In 3, 2, 1, sige.
Alam mo, isang beses na napakaraming beses, pwede ako sumuko. Pero hindi ko ginawa. Pero ikaw, isang beses lang pala ang kailangan mo para umalis at hindi na bumalik.
Oy, ang galing! Pwede. Yung galit niya, parang ando na yung iiyak na, no? Iiyak ka na sa galit, di ba? Ayan. Kaya mo ba umiyak on the spot, Mark? Joke lang. Pero kaya mo. May part. Tama. Kasi sa part na to talaga umiiyak si Catherine. Pero ang galing. Ang galing mo, Mark. Congrats. Okay. Talaga na-deliver mo naman yung line na yon. Okay. So, ayan. Dito na tayo kay Daryl.
Yan yung kitay ko, si Kuya Daryl.
Ayan na. Mukhang pang malakasan si Daryl. Okay.
Hindi naman
So, this line naman is from the movie Apoy sa Dibdib ng Summer. Okay.
Yan, hindi ko pa
Hindi ko rin
napapanood
alam
talaga.
to. Okay.
Hindi ko din alam.
Oo, pare-pare tayo guys.
Pero narinig ko
Okay.
na yung line. Narinig ko na yung line
Tama.
daw.
Ako din. Familiar naman siya somehow.
Familiar yung
Okay,
line.
So yung line niya is ito. Oo, inaamin ko. Saging lang kami. Pero maghanap ka ng puno sa buong Pilipinas. Saging lang ang may puso. Saging lang ang may puso. Ito nga yung linya na yon. Nauso dito yon yung saging lang ang may puso. So ito
Yes.
naman, Daryl, you have to make it the sexiest line ever. Okay, push ba? G.
Sige.
Okay. Ayan, so sexiest line ha. Game, okay ka na? In 3, 2, 1, sige.
Oo. Inaamin ko. Saging lang kami. Pero maghanap ka ng puno sa buong Pilipinas. Saging lang. Saging lang ang may puso.
Oy! Gusto ko yung may kagat-labi eh. Yun talaga yung nagpa-sexy, di ba? Usually pag mga ganun kakagat-labi, tapos bedroom voice.
Oh my God.
Husky ng konti. Ang galing kay Daryl. Thank you. Ayan, ang galing nyo guys.
Thank you so much.
Baka mamaya may mga gusto na po dyan bumili ng saging. Ayan, PM nyo.
Gusto niyo ng saging, PM niyo lang ako.
Ay, PM is the key, no? So, ayan, guys. Nag-enjoy ba kayo? So, syempre, yan yung mga
Indeed.
friends natin dyan who are watching us from Kumu, Facebook, and YouTube at Bliss Mag TV for sure. Talagang nagalingan at nahusayan sila sa pag-acting nyo. Okay, so dahil dyan lang kayo guys. Bliss Out and About will return shortly after this break.
monologue na yung naging dating ng nung lines na tinathrow ko. Kailangan ko siya mathrow talaga in one sitting. So 3 paragraph siya. So yun yung pinaka naiiyak na ako kasi naiinis ako sa sarili ko na hindi din ako nakapag-prepared kasi nung last night from before mag-shoot is nag-inom pa ako. So hindi talaga ako prepared na yun pala yung scene sa araw na yun, yung mabigat na scene na mahabang line. Ayun.
Right. Okay. Ayan, so we are now back, no? Sorry, nagchichikahan kasi kami kung nakakailang take sila sa kapag nasa mismo on-set. Kasi ang gagaling nila umarte. So yun nga, na-share ni Daryl, yung experiences niya si Mark and si Kurt. So ayan, we are now back, guys. And Bliss Out and About is supported by a work of folk, collaborative workspaces, and hospitality innovators. So for sponsorships and collaborations, if you want to feature your brands, your projects, and your company, please drop us an email at blissmagtv@gmail.com. Follow our socials. Follow our socials at blissmagtv. Okay, guys, nakikita ko dito sa Kumu, no? May mga nagko-comment dito na ako naman daw, guys. Nako, antayin nyo na lang yan. Okay, sa susunod. Pag ako naman yung interviewin. Wow. Okay, so yun. Kurt, Mark, please tell us more about pala yung The Keeper of the Lake. So ito ba, did you audition for the project or it was, offered to you directly na parang formality na lang, send your video? So what are your characters then dun sa story? Sige, start muna tayo kay Daryl. Ay, Kurt. Ay, sorry. Kurt pala. Sorry, guys. Kurt. Kaya si Kurt kasi nawala, Kurt. Sige, Mark, ikaw muna. Mark,
siya na lang, si Mark na lang para
can you tell us more about The Keeper of Lake? Yes, sige.
Sige po. Nako, pero bawal po kasi muna po kami mag-spill ng tungkol sa Keeper of the Lake. Pero
sige. Yung yung paano ka nag-audition?
Audition po. Po, yung time po kasi na tigil po ako sa bahay and parang naghanap lang po ako ng tiyempo sa pag-audition ulit. Na tiyempoan ko po yung UTV Everywhere and then nakita ko po sila sa Twitter. Then nag-follow po kasi ako sa kanila.
Right.
Nag-follow back sila sa akin and then doon na po nag-start. And then sinabi nila po sa akin, why not mag-try ka sa sa Cheat the Series. So nag-try po ako and then parang na-refer po ako dun sa Keeper. So originally dun po ako sa Cheat nag-audition pero dito po ako na-refer sa Keeper of the Lake. And then
I see.
Zoom meeting na rin po. And then sabi nila ako na and then yun po.
How about you, Kurt? Ikaw naman, Kurt. Ano yung talaga audition story mo dito sa project na to? Parang nag-audition ka ba or diretso na tong binigay sa'yo?
Actually, dire na siya binigay sa akin. Kinontak ako ni Direk Von na sabi niya,
nice.
fit ako sa role na to. Talagang, kasi dati hindi pa ako ready. Diba, like kanina, hindi ko ginagrab ang process before talaga. Hindi, talagang nag-reject ako kasi hindi ko pa nabavalue yung gano'n. Ngayon ko lang talaga na-realize kailangan pag may chance ka, i-grab mo na. And then, na-explain niya naman sa akin na napakaganda na itong movie na gagawin niya ngayon. Pinakita niya sa akin yung mga lahat. And nagustuhan ko siya. Kaya sabi ko, wow, sige, thank you for sa pag-invite niya sa akin maging actor ako sa film niya.
Right.
And then, ayun.
Okay. So, ito naman, Kurt and Mark, ano yung talagang challenging part sa paggawa ng project na to? Sino gusto mag-umpisa? Sige, Mark, ano yung challenging part itong project na to? Yes.
Ikaw na kaya, Kurt.
Nagturoan, okay. Ano daw ang yung challenging part?
Ako muna, sige.
Sige, kahit
pinaka-challenging part na to kasi meron kasi akong scene dito. Tapos pinatry na din sa akin yun, susutin ko yung tail. Ay, kasi merman, di ba, may tail ako, may fin ako. Pinasuot sa akin, sobrang bigat. Sobrang bigat. So, kailangan i-figure out kung paano ako mag-swim ng gano'ng kabigat. At the same time, kailangan ko talaga mag-diet and magpalaki ng katawan para sexy siya tingnan sa film. Yun yung sa akin, pinaka-challenge. Kasi ang hirap mag-diet. Hindi ako sanay mag-diet eh. Tapos kailangan talaga.
So, nakatopless ka dun sa sa project mo? Full time?
Workout. Yes, may mga meron topless. Kaya ako talaga
diet, no?
Laki
Ayan.
ng katawan,
Alright. Ayan. Ikaw, Mark, ano naman yung challenging part na naranasan mo dito sa The Keeper of the Lake?
Bilang parang dumaan po ako sa audition po. Yung challenging part po dun sa akin is yung paano ko ibibigay yung best ko dun sa audition. And kasi medyo takot po kasi ako kasi malaki din production house din tong Hue TVEverywhere. So sabi, sa isip ko dapat quality yung ibibigay ko, yung mga ganyan po. And then yung nakuha na nga po ako, yun nga po, kailangan mag-diet tapos i-maintain yung good skin po. And so yun lang naman po sa ngayon na.
Alright. Okay. Ayan. So thank you, Kurt and Mark. So kailan ba ipapalabas itong The Keeper of the Lake? Kailan ba siya marirelease? Pwede niyo na bang sabihin para at least yung mga viewers natin talagang abangan?
Nako, dun po sa part na yun,
wala pa. Hindi pa sure. Okay.
Sabihin.
So abangan yan. This year, no? This year. Okay. Tama. Okay. So,
pero I think yung trailer nila is coming sooner than you think. Yung trailer nila.
So, I see. Sige.
Abangan niyo yung trailer nila.
Ayan, abangan natin. Ikaw naman, Daryl, no? So, yung Cheat the Series is now on its second season, di ba? So, ano yung mga pwede mo pang i-share about the show na dapat namin talaga abangan?
Siguro yung mga leftovers nung season 1 is yung mga questions and theories, masasagot na siya sa season 2. And since season 1 didn't really focus on much of side ng boys love. So I think this is sa season 2, this is now the right time na kung nagke-crave kayo ng boys love. Dito talaga siya maipapakita. And it is much more better than ever since mas more supernatural siya, and dito na talaga ma-showcase yung powers ng isa't isa and ng cheat.
Ikaw ba, Daryl, meron ka na talaga na showcase dito na talagang yung skills mo as an actor talaga na-improve, or tingin mo ba na-improve ka na dito sa second series, or may mga gusto ka pang improve?
Actually, I'm prepared na for Cheat season 2. From what I've experienced from my past projects, siguro na-hone na ako enough to take the season 2 more flawlessly, and mas maayos, mas better yung acting, mas natural. Ganun.
Nice. Great.
And I'm happy din sa mga dumating na project sa akin ngayon lang na from there I'm growing more as an actor, and also preparation ko na rin for Cheat season 2 kasi season 2 will be big, and of course yung demand for the actor is mas higher than expected kasi mas mas emotional, mas grabe yung plot ng story na dapat niyong abangan.
Okay, ayan guys. So, there you go. Aabangan nyo talaga yan sina Daryl, Mark, and Kurt. So, please guys, thank you. Thank all your fans and lahat na supporters nyo sa mga projects nyo. Ayan, sige. Any message to your supporters, fans? Ayan, sige. Go! Sino gusto mo na? Sige, Mark.
Sige, ako na
Any quick message?
Ayun po sa lahat po ng hindi nang iwan po sa akin yung nandyan po talaga. For me, nakikita ko po kayo, nararamdaman ko po kayo, and ayun, sobrang salamat po kasi nag-stay po kayo. And ayun po, ito yung hinihintay natin, and sobrang thankful po ako. And done.
All right. Ayan. Okay. Ayan, sige. Daryl, quick message to your fans and supporters.
I just want to thank everyone sa support niya sa Cheat Season 1. I didn't really expect na mag-blow siya ng ganun kalaki, and I'm happy na isa kami sa mga BL na pinaabot niya ng a million views in our first episode, and hopefully kasama pa din namin kayo sa sa season 2 ng Cheat. And thank you din sa pag-support sa akin sa mga projects ko na upcoming, and I have more in store for you guys. Ayan.
Wow, thank you, Daryl. Kurt, any message to your fans and lahat ng supporters sa mga projects mo? Kurt.
Sobrang bago siya sa BL series. And napakaganda ng plot talaga niya. Talagang pinaghandaan talaga ng production lahat. Costumes, everything. Pati pa sa... Kaya masasabi kong abangan nyo talaga. Kasi bago siya sa... Bagong idea siya sa BL series. Sorry, Mark, kung medyo delay talaga ako.
Yeah, it's okay. Oh, okay lang. It's okay, Kurt, di ba? At least you're fighting. Okay. So, thank you so much. Maraming salamat, Daryl, Mark Erasga, Daryl Rodriguez, Mark Erasga, Kurt Ocampo. So, all the best in your projects, and thank you for being part of Bliss Out and About tonight. So, Hue TV Everywhere, and to your managers, thank you for supporting Bliss Mag TV as well. All right. So guys, Bliss Out and About airs every Thursday, every other Thursday. So kaya naman, join me again on my next episode on May 20 live at 6 p.m. for another Bliss full episode. Ayan guys, thank you so much. Thank you guys. Ang gagaling nyo, and I'm so proud of you guys sa projects nyo and mga upcoming projects. Okay guys, my name is Mark,
so much,
and you've just watched Bliss Out and About. Bliss and love everyone. Stay blissful. Live your bliss. Bye, guys.